See? Let's go in.
Hey, Ellie, I hope you don't mind that about my sister. Ellie, is she asleep? Ellie, hello, are you there? Why are you asleep? She's not waking up.
Whoa, look at this. It's some kind of crazy book with vines growing out of it. Do you think the book put her to some kind of deep magical sleep?
Why does she have this book? I'm going to call Scarlett. She's Ellie's best friend. Maybe she'll know something.
Hey y'all, what's going on?
Oh, there you are. I was just about to call you. Ellie's asleep and she won't wake up.
Oh, that's terrible.
We think it's because of this weird book.
There's something printed on the book. It says, property of Mr. Linden's library. I know that place. Ellie goes there all the time to study. Maybe this Linden guy is responsible.
I know. I'm going to call my dad and tell him what happened.
Wait, why would you call the sheriff? Then we'll never hear about it again. I think it would be cool if we figured this out ourselves. Don't you think? After all, she's my best friend. You should try to figure out what happened. I think your dad would be proud of you.
Okay, me and Minnie can go find out what happened and why Ellie's asleep. But first, let's go get her mom and tell her what happened to Ellie. Hey, Lindy. Hi, Scarlett. How are you?
We're good.
I'm Winnie, Lindy's little sister.
Why do you want to speak to me? What's the emergency?
Miss Smith, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Ellie fell asleep. We can't get her to wake up.
What do you mean?
We think she opened this book and all these terrible weeds came out and put her to sleep.
Is she dead? I want to see her.
She's on the sofa.
Ellie, it's Mom. Oh, my baby won't wake up. How has this happened?
As I said, we found the book. We found that there were vines coming out of it. We removed the book from her, hoping that it would wake her up.
We found a mark from Mr. Linden's letter. He may know something.
Oh, that Linden is going to pay for putting my baby to sleep. That's not good. She could be dangerous.
Scarlett, you're Ellie's best friend. Was this just an accident, or did someone do this on purpose? Who would want to do something like this to her? Has anyone or anything been bothering Ellie lately, like bullying her or being mean to her?
Actually, now that you mention it, yes. You know that big kid in class, Jacob?
Yeah, the tough one?
Jacob has actually been bullying Ellie lately, teasing her, threatening her. Ellie told the principal about it, and Jacob got in trouble. Maybe he wanted revenge.
Let's interrogate Jacob. After all, he is our prime suspect.
Okay, then let's hit the road.
Well, I have a lot of homework that I really need to get done. So I think you got this on your own. So, bye.
See you outside Jacob's house. I did not. Alright, here we are at Jacob's house.
I'm scared, Lindy. What if Jacob tries to make us go to sleep too?
Well, I don't know then. Just don't open any books. We need to help Ellie.
What are you doing here?
Hi, Jacob. I'm Lindy. We're in the same class, and this is my younger sister, Winnie. Scarlett tells us that you've been bullying Ellie, and guess what? Ellie is sleeping, and we can't get her up. And guess who's a bad spot in all of this? You. So tell us what you know.
What? When would I have been bullying Ellie?
I don't know, but who else would have been doing it? Exactly. Now, come on.
Okay, Jacob. Fess up so we can get this over with already. I didn't do anything.
Scarlett said you got in trouble with the principal.
For what? I never even spoke to Ellie.
Have you ever been to Mr. Linden's library?
Do I look like a reader? I'm a jock.
Where were you after school today?
I was literally just at wrestling practice. Called the coach. He'll vouch for me. There were like 30 other kids on the team. They all saw me there.
That's an airtight alibi. I kind of feel like he didn't do anything.
I guess you're right. Let's just keep a close eye on him. But for now, he can be at that. Okay, Jacob, you can go now. Finally.
Wait, Ellie was asleep with a book from Mr. Linden's library. Let's go check it out.
Oh, yeah, I went to that old library.
Mr. Linden,
Why, hello, Mrs. Smith.
you're a terrible person.
I don't seem to recall doing anything bad.
And I'll tell you how Ellie is. She's asleep forever because of your crummy book.
What book?
The crummy book with vines growing out of it.
Mrs. Smith, please. Mrs. Smith, calm down and breathe. We don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Yeah, and Ellie wouldn't want you to be yelling at him.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm the adult.
You want us to call our father, the sheriff. Now, Mr. Linden, can you tell us about the book Ellie was reading before she fell asleep?
I told her not to touch that. She asked about it every time she came into the library, but I kept it under lock and key.
Why do you have such a dangerous book?
Did you know that book was given to me by my grandma? And many have got to believe that she was a witch.
A witch?
Well, I can keep it at my house, but it's so old and beautiful that I wanted to display it at the library. libraries, so I put it in a glass case so no one would touch it.
Which glass case?
This one right. Wait! The book's gone. It's missing.
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
Oh. Ellie didn't steal my.
My daughter would never steal anything. How do we know you didn't just give it to her yourself? I'm calling the police.
Not just yet, Mrs. Smith. Mr. Linden, do you have any security camera footage we can look at to see who took the book out of the glass case?
Of course. I should have thought of that. Let's look at the camera footage.
There's the book, alone in the glass case.
Someone's coming in. Who is it?
I can't tell. They're wearing masks.
The person's too small to be Mr. Linden or Jacob.
See? I told you it wasn't me. It was someone else.
Wait, then who is it? I can't see very clearly because I forgot my glasses.
I don't know, but the person looks to be Ellie's size.
The person is reaching to Mr. Linden's desk to get a key.
How did they know that? No one knows where that key is.
They're unlocking the case and taking the book.
So it still could be Ellie.
No, I know who it is.
Who?
There's this other girl. She has to hold the book once and saw me use the key.
Who is she?
Actually, I don't know her name, but she's always with Ellie.
It's Scarlett. But why would she do this? I can't believe her. She's Ellie's best friend.
Mr. Linden, do you know how to wake Ellie up?
Of course.
Great, I'll call our dad and tell him to bring Scarlett to the Smith's house. Let's go wake up Ellie. We need to wake up Ellie.
Okay, Mr. Linden, how do we wake Ellie up?
Pour your Caribou coffee down her throat.
That's a great idea. That's why we stopped at Caribou on the way home. Okay, let's see if we'll wake her up. What happened? Ellie, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, but I'm confused. What's going on?
Tell us what happened.
We need answers.
What answers? For what?
The answers for the book.
Oh, I thought you meant for the test. What book?
Ellie, you've been asleep for 6 hours now. Do you remember anything that happened before that?
I came home from school and texted my friends to come over.
Do you remember anything about my book?
Which book?
The Forbidden Book.
The one in the glass case? Yes, I remember now. Someone gave it to me to read, saying it was safe.
Who gave it to you?
Oh right, it was Scarlett.
Scarlett?
Yeah, something wrong?
Look at the book. It's covered in vines. She purposely gave you the book to put you to sleep.
Can't believe it's Scarlett. She's my best friend.
Here come the police with Scarlett.
Scarlett, how could you do this to me?
I'm sorry. I can explain, Ellie. Remember the ice cream incident?
No.
It all happened when we were 6 years old.
Here's your ice cream.
Thanks. Whoops.
No! Ellie, you did that on purpose!
Sorry, let me get you another.
They were out of that flavor. That was the last one. Someday I shall have my revenge. And so that was my favorite ice cream flavor, and you bumped into me. So then I got very mad. And when I mean very mad, I mean very mad. And so I got revenge on you.
So you pretended to be Ellie's best friend for 7 years. Just to get revenge over spilled ice cream?
When you put it like that, it seems kind of silly.
That's sick.
Look, Ellie, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Actually, you kind of did.
I'm sorry!
Take it away. Mystery solved.
And I promise to destroy the book so it doesn't bother anyone ever again.